Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter. Well, I don't know what we're here with today, but it is from the vaults of my craft room. And I'm hoping that some of you have had this experience. But in my summer purge and my summer organization, which you guys know, it's a quarterly thing I just do. Not scheduled. It's just, I don't know, the stars are in alignment and it feels like I need to do this every 3 months. But in my organization, I had gone through all of my idea bins, because sometimes I will put together a template and then I'll put it aside and I might not get to it right away and I'll just say, okay, I'm going to save that for another video. Sometimes I just have an idea. Maybe I'll wake up in the middle of the night and execute it the next day, but I haven't done a video. So I'll put the pieces all together and pop them in a cute little bag and wait for the day. Well, this tote that was in my sewing closet was full of those, and I had made a commitment that I was not going to dig into that until I did the projects. I have 2 wire like the old school gym locker baskets that have projects in them that need to be done first. Well, when I went through everything, everything in there found a new home, whether it be in those wire baskets or wherever. And this one and a few other things were just kind of lingering about. So I have this project. I have this little project that I have no idea what I was thinking, but we're going to do this on another date. I have some of these. We did these on Template Tuesday. So maybe we'll do something with these 2 on another video. And then I have been, this was just randomly, instead of putting it back where it's supposed to be, these are just randomly laying about. So I've kept them right there. And I just did a huge pile of them. Well, there's more than this, but with just some scraps and things that I had lying around. So those are all ready to go in my to-do box. But I thought we would start with this one because as I was looking at it, I thought, oh, well, this could be really super cute, and I'm sure I had a great idea. Now, my feeling is that when I planned this originally, I planned it to go portrait. But I think I'm going to do landscape. Now, here's what we've got, and then I'll tell you what was in there, and then I'll tell you what we're going to be playing with. All right, so these are all envelopes that I have cut down, probably from one of my envelope projects. And I don't know if we did this one together or not, but we're going to do it now. So this one is cut down to just a smidge under 3. So 2 7/8. And it's just, this particular envelope size is 4 1/8. If you're going to get detailed on it. All right, then this one is a full envelope, plain envelope, and it is folded. Let's see. It is folded at 3.5 and about 7. Okay, and then the last one we have is cut down to 6 1/2. All right, so now you have as much information as I do about this project. So here's your 3 pieces. When I pulled these out, they were laying together, they were paper clipped together like this. Okay, then I have this pile of scrap papers. This was with them. 2 pieces of cardstock. This little piece that says Fun Times on it. Another scratch piece and a 6x6 piece. Okay, that's all that was in there. What I did pull out, and that you might want, I pulled out some inks, because I think we're going to kind of keep this pure in the bright colors. So I got some inks. I had these tickets that I used for another project the other day, so I have those there. I do have some washi because I have a feeling we're going to need it if I'm making it as a flip. So I have a little roll of washi. I did pull out a few. These are from the summer. I guess it's just called summer. Chipboard Accents by Cartabella. So I got those 3 if we want to use those. I have a bunch of words and things that need to go in the word zipper pouch. So I just left those out so we could play with those. And then I also have this zipper pouch of embellishments with it's very, very random. So we might use those as well. I don't know. First of all, we got to figure out how to put this thing together. All right, so what I'm thinking. All right. My thought was this was probably glued on as a pocket. Could have been 2 pockets, right? And then it's folded here. So I'm wondering if my intent was to decorate the inside and make that as journaling space, or kind of blank journaling space. So, and then do some kind of tab, but still keep this as a pocket. I don't know. Is that what I wanted to do? I don't know. But then this is, I think that would fit on there. It would have fit on here too, but then you wouldn't have folded it. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to use this. We're just going to start with this. Let's just make it easy. We're going to start with this, and I think that we will, because this is just white, let's find out whether one of these colors will look okay underneath it. Oh, the yellow's pretty. And then let's just put this as a base. And I kind of want to leave it, I want it to go to the top. So that fits perfectly right there. But I think I want to cut this down a smidge so that I have just a little bit of white there, so I can do a little. Oh, I might need my trimmer. Hold, please. Yeah, so please make me feel better and know that I'm not the only one that has these projects in their bins that go, what in the world was I going to do with that? Because I'm usually pretty strategic, but I have no idea. Okay, that's not, okay. There we go. All right, all we're going to do, this one pretty much is all done, right? So we're just going to glue this on, and I'm actually going to use my art glitter glue. And we're going to go from here. So it's been a very quiet day. I'm slowly, and I don't know that I really am, adjusting to not having anybody in the house during the day. No kids, no husband, just me. And trust me when I say, it's not like I wasn't in the house by myself before, but it was, constant traffic, right? In and out kind of traffic. I'm going to do this. I guess it's okay. I was thinking if I'm going to be gluing or hinging it, I might want to do something different. Okay, let's use this green. I only grabbed pink and green, so that's all we have. I could easily jump up and get more, but let's see. Is there a green? Let's use this one. It doesn't have anything on it. We're just going to zhuzh this up again. Now, trust me, guys. I should have done that on this one too before I put it down, but I didn't. We're winging it. And like I said, I don't know what I intended this to be. If it was just to show you an example. I've done so many projects with envelopes that it's hard to tell where my little brain was going. But we'll go from there. Okay, this little dauber is about seeing its last leg. I love these close to my heart stamps, inks, and you know, they went out of business. And oh, I really wish I would have kind of been more strategic and connected with somebody who was a maker or what do they call them? Yeah, I think they call them makers. Before they went out of business, because I'd like to have a few more colors, and well, I'd take any close to my heart ink, especially if it's never been opened. I wouldn't even hesitate. I'd just buy it because I love them that much. But I haven't been successful yet. All right, we're just gonna glue this one down too, and we're gonna glue this right to the edge so that it gives it a lot of heft, so it can open easily. And we'll probably put a notch in it, but we'll wait and do that until we get a little further along. Oh, I think I put too much glue on that last round. It kind of warped, you know, made it pull up. Okay, I wanted it just a little bit. Oh, eggs. There we go. All right. Make sure that's still open. It is, it is. All right, now let's think about this, because if this is the, this is going to go here. I don't know. I kind of feel like no. I mean, you could totally use that just like it is, right? But the way I had it on here was like this, which means that we need to cover this and glue it, but we're also going to have to cover this back. So it's all done. All right, so let's just keep covering things. We'll wait on the back of this one for a second. All right, now we have this, and we have this. Is there one that's, did I cut them out? Oh, too bad this. Well, do I care? Should we just use it and embrace it? And put something on it? We're going to. Why not? I'm going to not use the art glitter glue. I had to turn around there because somebody was, RUBY was making a lot of noise, and I just want to make sure she wasn't getting into something that she shouldn't have been. She was not. She's playing with her toys. Okay, that's going over just a itty bitty bit. Just gonna trim it right there. And all right, so that's covered. It's ready to go onto here. So we just need a small strip. See, I'm thinking that I must have like had a plan for this. and cut things out, but I don't know. Let's just put this on here and then go from there. We're winging it, friends. We're winging it. And all of this really is doing is just giving this pocket a little more strength, right? Oh, if only I could get into my own brain sometime. Okay, so I think I want this one with the line and the dot on the bottom. Now, the only problem is I can come up a little bit because I'm going to be using a bit of tape. But the only problem is that if I punch a hole, well, I guess I could just punch the hole into the front. Let's just do it. I'm just going to use tiny little, and we'll offset them all. Oops, that didn't get. We'll offset it to make my life easier so I don't have to have it off base. It's the witching hour, in case you wondered. Zoomy time. I don't really like that there. I just don't like that blue. Here, you know what we're going to do? Oh, she's really having a good time. Let's see. Well, this has never been used before. Oh my gosh. Which way does it go? This way. I cut all my nails off after vacation. And now I can't. I can't do anything. All right. Come on. She's really getting after that. I was just going to say, now hopefully she won't want me to do something. I should have not cut that down. It was the perfect size. All right, that's better. All right, note to self. All right, I'm just going to put this up here. I'm trying to decide if I want both of them to be pockets. Well, why not? If I decide I don't like it like that, I can always close up that back pocket, right? Sure, I can. So I'm moving it up a little bit. So now we're just going to probably, I guess, hinge. We're going to need to hinge this to this before we cover it. And I've got these two rando pieces that are here, and this, oh, this one's two-sided, and then this green. And then I have these two little pieces that we're laying here too. So that's what we got left. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to open this up, and I feel like we need to do some writing space. So I kind of like the idea of this being writing space at a diagonal. So we're just going to go for it. And I do want to make sure I'm going to save as much paper as possible, just in case I want it for that other one, because I'm trying to stick to just what was in that little packet. And I want to come down to right here. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of it. Now let's make sure that I cut this short enough. I need to just take a tiny, tiny sliver off, because I can still see my mark there. And we don't want it to buckle on the folds. That wouldn't be good. So let me see, what have I been up to? Well, I've been drinking a lot of water. I'm back on my healthy eating kick, and so my day is often consumed with making sure that that water bottle is full at all times. Isn't that silly? But it is true. I mean, I drink a lot of water in general, but it's a little bit off, isn't it? Not quite. Oh, well, that's fine. And I'm not telling you that because that's such exciting news that I'm drinking water. But I have been trying to take the dogs for a walk. Now, let me tell you, taking her, R-U-B-Y, and Zenny at the same time, I have not yet mastered. Because normally there's two of us. And so it's, you know, I don't think I'm going to put a notch in this one. Just because I don't like that blue in the back, and I don't want to have to, well, I guess if I wrapped it now, I could. Here, we'll do it this way. Watch this, trickarooski. Okay, now, I'm not sure. Well, see, now that one doesn't look as bad. I don't know. The other one, I just didn't like it. Okay, so we got that there. So, my options are, Zenny has a, she has a stroller. Let's see what this is all gonna look like when we get done with this. Well, now why is that crooked? All right. I don't know. I really don't know if I like the idea of putting these together. We're going to finish this one, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's see. Do we have enough? No. But we do have enough to do that. And I'm okay with having a little bit of space between the two. All right, let's just cut that all the way down. So I have to take them one at a time. And yesterday I took Ruby, and then of course I felt guilty because Zenny didn't get to go. So, you know, I'm getting my exercise in, that's for sure. But if I take both of them, I don't know. I'm just not, I need to do it like at a time of day when I know there won't be like much traffic on the trails, the paths, if you will. Because I could just see myself having some story to tell you after I did that. But they're both very good on the leash. And honestly, Zenny really doesn't need a leash, but you know, it's the rules. And for sure, I mean, there wouldn't be a chance in the world that I would allow her to be off a leash if I had both of them. out. This is not exactly perfect, but you know what? We're just going for it. I still don't know if I like the idea of having that top flap. I think I'm going to shut it. I'm going to just shut this up. So my options, if I take both of them by myself, is to put her in the stroller, which, I mean, I could walk, let her get her exercise in, which, she's like a tiny little thing. So her amount of exercise needed before she gets tired is much less than Ruby, who could go, for hours. And then pop her in the stroller. But then that means I have to manage 2 leashes and the stroller and 2 dogs at the end of each leash. So I'm not thinking that's a good idea. But I need to keep doing it this week because, in fact, I might go take them for a quick little walk. Just maybe a couple blocks to test it out. Because I am going to... Okay, that is so totally crooked. It doesn't matter. This is just... We're just doing this for fun. Probably will never go in a journal. All right, now I got this side. This side, this side. Oh, wait. Here, we got this. You know what we could do with this is... Will this fit? Yes. We will put this here, and we'll make this a pocket. Or I could go... But next week, I am going, and I will go several weeks. So some of the videos that you're going to see in the next, maybe even before this, you may have seen some videos of me being traveling with Dave again. So he is now in a town called Davenport, Iowa, also on the river, not... a little farther away than where I was last time when I met up with Carol, Lily Rose Blue. But still, we're not too far apart. And, well, I'm still not very close to, but closer to Sandy Wilhelmina. So, maybe I'll get to see her too. I don't know. But, the kids are going to... Zenny is actually registered as a comfort dog, which, pretty much anybody can do. But that's neither here nor there. But they can have a dog at their apartment for very low amounts of money, for $25 a month. I mean, you have a deposit, and it's non-refundable, which is fine. It's still very inexpensive. And, I mean, they're just so into her. Now, the downfall is that their schedules are good, so this is totally not... I don't know. We're going to try to spoof it up. But I think this is going to have to be 2 things, because I don't like the idea of that behind there. But their schedules overlap so that they are home, at the same times with her quite a bit. So that will be fine. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make... I don't want to use another piece of paper. I guess we could use this. Will it fit? So, I think that they're going to have her... They miss her. So, which is fine. I guess we can go like that. We still haven't done the back. I mean, I like the idea of it. We're just going to make this as the template because it's not good. So far what we have is one piece that is a pocket. that we just covered. And I think that this was supposed to hook onto here like this, cover it. And I mean, I can see where, you know, you can make this a pocket. And it was probably all together. And then a pocket here. And then this folds down. And you got a pocket here. But I don't like it sideways like that. So I think we'll leave that one separate. And we need to cover this. Okay, I'm breaking my rules. But you know what? The rules are, there are no rules. Do I have a piece of paper, anything like it? We'll see, what's this? I don't know. Oh, here. Here's some yellow. Let's just do this. We got to do it this way. There's a little notch out of it. And I'm just going to cut around it after I do it. At any rate, in the meantime, Zennia's due. She's got to go in and have her checkup. So I've got to take her in before I send her with them. Just so I know she's all checked out and good to go. And not that I don't think she is, but you know, you got to do all the dog mom things so that the kids don't have to worry about it. And she, you know, she has seizures, so she has since she was very young. So I got to make sure, you know, she has her refills for her medicine so they don't have to worry about that, and so on and so forth. But in the meantime, she is going to come with me and Ruby on our adventures with Dad. So, and I want to be able to walk while I'm there with both of them, because I'm going to be in a, you know, park camping. So I need to get used to it, rather in my own neighborhood than where I have neighbors who know both the dogs in case I lose my mind, and or a dog, lose my mind or a dog. Well, that's super, super cute. Easy. And I think I'm not going to do the back of this because I would probably put it on as a pocket or a belly band. And let's just, for the sake of doing this, so we can call it finished, I'm not even going to decorate this one because I think I'm just going to, my measurements weren't perfect. And so I'll just use this as a template. Put it in my template tote. But there you go. It's like a mini little wallet. Ba-doom, ba-doom. And then you tuck it full of... So we've got... essentially, we've got a pocket here, and a pocket here, a pocket here. And then we open it up. We've got a pocket here, and then we've got writing space as well. So super cute. Now, if you didn't want to put it on the page... You know, you could decorate the back of it and you can put another pocket on it if you wanted. And then we have this one. Now, this one I probably will use for something. So I'll put it in the put away pile. But this one I don't think makes the cut. So that's what we do when we find things in our drawer that we don't know what to do with. Like I said, I would have used these, but I'm not going to waste them on something that's going to go in a, you know... in a tote for just me to reference. So these will all go into the Scrappo bin right next to me that I'm gonna need to sort soon. And we will call this a video. I hope you enjoyed that. It was just kind of a, you know, catch up. But if you've got some envelopes and you have a lot of them, this would be a good way that you could experiment with them. And stay tuned because I will be doing something with this bag of goodies in the near future. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.